Hi everybody,
Hi,
I'm Lisa,
I'm Renee.
and together
We are the Tapping Duo.
So in honor of Halloween night, we ourselves got dressed up a little bit here.
Ponytails,
Yes.
pigtails, freckles.
Mine is a really big pig.
Stop it. You just have a lot of hair.
I do.
Okay.
All right, so I thought last night's show was a little frustrating for me. There's way too much fog.
Yeah, I would agree with you totally on that too.
Yeah, so I don't know what the judges were judging. So let's just go through
Let's
the
just
couples.
go through them quickly. Yeah.
Okay, Nick and Sharna, they did an Argentine tango. He scored a 24. I think he's going to be going home soon. I just don't think he's improving like he needs to improve. What do you think?
I totally agree with you. I don't think he's made any improvement at all. I think he's done every dance exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
He's been great at every dance, but I don't see any improvement.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think he's a bad dancer at all. I think he's really good.
No, I think he's great.
You know, and he's a great showman too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's all I have to say about that.
Okay, next was Emma and Hayes. They did a slow waltz.
I thought he really stepped up. He did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he stepped up too late. I don't know.
I don't know. They have a tendency to let the youngest ones go. Because I know last season it was the girl from Hunger Games.
Well, I think it's also fan base. And I think maybe a lot of older people watch the show versus 15-year-olds.
Yeah, and after the 4 weeks, they're no longer interested in seeing if he's still alive.
He's a cutie, though. You know, he's going to have a career of some sort.
Yeah.
Somebody will pick him up doing something.
Yes, he's very charismatic.
Right. Disney Channel probably will pick him up to do something, right?
Probably.
The next.
Okay, next is Alexa and Mark. They did a paso doble and scored a 29.
You know what? She really was strong on this paso doble. You know, she kept up with the strength of Mark.
Yes.
Mark was really, really. You had a comment about Mark too.
Oh, I love the creativity of Edward Scissorhands. Between the costuming people did really well. I love the idea of that for Halloween. He so carried it off in his personality. So
yeah, he did a great job. Now, does anybody else out there have anybody thought about who she looks like? I think she looks so much like Kelly Pickler. Kelly Pickler was on American Idol, and she's a country singer now. But if you look at, when you watch the show, she looks like Kelly Pickler. But I think she's improving. I think she's improving, you know, versus how Nick.
Yes.
I mean, there's some improvement there.
Yes. Well, and Alexa didn't necessarily know how to dance before she started, so there's room for improvement. I think Nick did know and still thinks he does know, so I don't know that there's enough room for improvement. Next we had Tamar and Val.
Okay, let's talk about Tamar. You know, I actually, at the beginning of their little package, I actually felt like, okay, there we go. She's being a little humble. She's listening to Val. Val even commented that he feels like they have a connection. Then they did that little talk with her, and she's talking about how she's the best dancer.
Right.
Okay.
She should now be voted off the island.
She should just go home. You know, I'm sorry, Tamar. I'm sorry.
And they egged her on, and the producers produced that. They did that on purpose to her.
Yeah.
I could have taken many takes to get there. We'll never know, but that was the impression.
She never had to say that.
No. And I have to say, I don't know if she's improved. I'm not sure. I think that Tamar and Nick are kind of in the same category.
Yeah. I mean, she knew how to dance, too.
She knew how to dance.
And she's got, yes. Okay.
So, again, it's going to come down to popularity, and I think Carrie even said that. I can judge you on what you do, but it's all about the people's votes. So.
Yeah.
Andy and Allison.
Okay.
They did a paso doble as well. How do you think Andy did on that? I think he's growing as a dancer.
I think he's surprising himself.
Yeah.
I think he's really shocked that he's doing as well as he's doing. I think he's really enjoying it too. I think it'll help him on stage with his singing. I mean, I think he'll be more creative in what he does when he's performing.
Yeah, well, I heard tonight he's singing the national anthem at the first game of the World Series.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
he had to fly out of last night's show
to
go take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And every time I see Allison dance, I keep thinking, you have a baby in there. How fun is that baby having? That'll be awesome. Okay. Anyway. Yes, he's growing.
Bindi and Derek with the Argentine tango, I thought she was phenomenal.
Yeah, she did a great job, didn't she?
Plenty of flicks. They were sharp. They were clean.
And she's such a, I mean, they all work hard, but she has no excuses. You know, she has no excuses. And there's a young person who's staying.
Yes.
You know, she's 17. She's only 2 years older, right?
Yes.
And
I have to comment that I'm really happy that Bindi's mom is starting to embrace this fun and happiness for her. You're starting to see it on her face, her mom's face, which I really like.
you know, one thing I've noticed that since you've had an exchange student, and we're learning how different cultures have different personalities. I'm just wondering, with the work that her mother's done, hasn't kept her quieter and more subdued.
Oh, that's true.
You know, and
but Bindi's got that TV show.
She does,
so.
right? So she's always been, and she's more like her dad. Her dad had that vibrant personality,
Right.
And her brother looks like he might have that too.
Oh, I don't know enough about that.
Well, I mean, watching him watch her, he's really enthusiastic when he claps for her. So, anyway.
That's nice.
Yeah, I agree with you about it, her mom. It's nice to see her start coming out.
Yeah. Lindsay and Alec.
Okay, what was wrong with his personality, being all mad that he got scored the way he did?
Nothing. I like that they brought Artem out.
Oh, yeah, he needed some help.
I thought that was really, productive and a useful use of skill and time.
Well, he also saw what he needed to do. It's really hard for a woman to do a man's part and show the strength that you need. And then when you bring a guy in who's strong like Artem is, he can visually see where he is letting his partner down. He thinks he's doing it right. And Artem, who goes, this is how you should do it. And then he goes, oh, I guess I don't look like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, and they did a Viennese waltz. The last performance of the partners was Carlos and Whitney. They did a paso doble. That work with the cape is so hard. I thought he did a really good job.
I do too.
And he's got a pretty good work ethic. He was relentless in trying to figure out that cape and the timing and be in the right place at the right time.
Well, he's also in competition with his wife now. You know, he's feeling a little bit.
This is true.
You're not married to that. Your husband isn't competitive.
No, not at all. So,
It's really competitive.
Then we moved on to 2 teams.
Oh yes.
They divided them up, right? And the first team went to. We're in the pinstripe suits.
Yeah, I don't
Darn
remember.
it! We apologize for you not remembering your team name for the night. What'd you think of that number?
Wonderful. Before it was even over, I said they should get 10s. Before it was even over. I mean, it was so entertaining. I would love to see it again, which I could.
Yes.
And I really was so thrilled to see them be so clever in their choreography. And that was really clever. And then the other team was Team Ghostbusters.
Yes. And what did you think of that?
I was disappointed, actually.
You think they got sidetracked with their props and things like that?
Well, you have Mark and Derek in there choreographing too, and I just didn't think it was up to snuff. So when I didn't think it was up to their ability, I mean, he just did Edward Scissorhands, and he just did the tango, Argentine tango with Bindi, which was phenomenal, that foot lift that he did with her, and just so good. And then I thought that the Ghostbusters routine was very mediocre. And I didn't know if they, I don't know, I don't want to say manipulated it so the other team would win, because they both worked really hard.
I had the same thought.
Oh, you did?
I was like, is something going down that says, hey, Derek, we need to take it down a notch to keep the public interested.
And would he do that?
The viewing audience, would he do that?
Right.
Or was behind the scenes just something that, because it's unexpected what happened, right? You expected all 10s, and there were a few little muff-ups, and I was just not quite clear.
Well, just even the choreography itself wasn't, and it wasn't like they didn't have a strong team.
Right, not 10 choreography.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened there. But we had bottom 3.
Yes, and Hayes went home.
Alexa was part of the bottom 3 again.
Oh, goodness.
I know, she was so sad. Wasn't she sad?
Well, that's going to be a vote issue, not a skill issue.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have Hayes and Emma. So we'll have them say goodbye to each other. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Emma. And what do we do with his head?
We take it out.
We take it off. You want to hold the jar? Look, it's getting full.
Bye,
Sorry.
Hayes.
Mhm.
You did a great job.
Ghostbusters. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Well, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and I hope they get rid of some of the fog, because I'd really like to see more of the feet.
I agree.
Mm.
I agree.
Okay, well,
Okay.
enjoy, share, and comment for us. We love it when you say stuff.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.